A few years back, I showed you how to fix my front load GE washer, which is still working right now. And now, somehow, my dryer stopped working. The problem is it's still turning, but there's no heat. So this is a gas dryer. So I did some research online, and so now I want to try to fix again, and by taking it apart. I process of repairing the GE Spacemaker gas dryer, and the model number, I guess, is DSXH43GA0WW. It's a Spacemaker. The control panel on the front, and it just stopped heating. It still turns, but stopped heating. And also the timer does not advance on the automatic settings. It does advance on the manual settings, but so we'll figure out what's going on, but it takes me a lot of time to figure out how to open it. It's just so funny. But it turns out that it's so easy to open this newer model. But first things first, we need to disconnect the power cord, right? And we need to turn off that gas valve so there's no gas going to the dryer before you do any repair. So now what we're going to do, we're going to open the top, which doesn't involve any screws. So what we do is there are actually two clips. There are two clips in here. Just push the clips and the top is going to go up. Alright? So let me show you how to open the top. There are two clips in here. If you put a screwdriver in here, push. Wait. Do this one first. It's a little tough. Here. And this one. Okay. See, it's easy. Really not that difficult. Now you can open it up, turn it over, I'll see the inside. Alright. So next thing, we'll need to disconnect some connectors. This is the control panel connector right here on the right side. So I'm gonna disconnect it, which goes in only one way, so it will not be confused. And I guess we also need to disconnect the door sensing connector, which is right inside there. And then we probably need to remove those screws, those two screws, in order to take the front panel back down. Okay. Okay, so I just removed the two screws holding the front panel. So now I can remove the whole front panel off. It's really dirty. Clean it. Oh wow. Then we can put it aside. And if you put it out, you see there's a lot of lint in there. We need to clean it off. Right? It's a good opportunity for us to clean it. Okay. So now, the next task is to remove the drum and then get access to the heating coils to figure out what's wrong. So, and to do that, I guess we need to release the belt on the drum first. Okay, to To release the belt, we probably have to get to the back and to release the pulley. So let's get to the back. On the back, and first of all, we need to remove this cover, right? So this is the cover. I just took out 2 screws, and if you look inside this thing, you see the pulley, right? And the white one is the pulley that keeps the tension. So if you can release that white one and get a belt out of that pulley, and whole belt will be loosened, and take it out. Okay, now the belt is loose, and I also need to take off this retainer before I can slide the drum out of the whole body. Is out with the belt, and we have full access to the inside of the dryer. So now we can try to check out what's the problem. Most likely, from my research, it is going to be the burner, the coil. If it doesn't heat, but it still operates, and it's most likely to recoil. And it could also be the igniter, so we don't know yet. But motor, obviously, it's good at this time. So we'll see. I'm gonna take apart the gas valve coils, and there are 2 screws here and here. And there's 2 coils. One is 2 connector, one is 3 connectors. So I'm gonna just take them out and check the coils, and most likely they're burned out. Oil cover is off, and I'm just gonna disconnect those connectors, and I have 2 coils. One with 3 connectors, one with 2, so I'm going to take them up. Carefully. That's the one. And the other one has 2 connectors. Taken up. And I'm going to measure them and see if they're good. I took out the 2 coils and searched on eBay and found them for $7.60. The model number or part number is SCA700. And it seems to be a very common part for GE, Frigidaire, and Kenmore gas dryers. So I received them, put them in, put the dryer together, and sure enough, everything is working right now, right? So the dryer is now fixed for $7.60. So hopefully, it looks like this is a common problem, and from my research online. So if your dryer is not heating anymore, but it's still turning, you may want to look into replacing the coils. Thank you. Hope this is helpful.